The Fiend is officially cancelled. What is this? What am I looking at? What is this worthless piece of You gotta be kidding me. You just gotta be kidding me. But as terrible as this championship looks, and even though it costs almost $7,000, Mark is still buying it. Mark thinks that it's a great deal because it's not $7,000. It has the Fiend face. What are you doing, Mark, you stupid Mark? What are you doing with your life? Go buy some new underwear. Go find a girl, a boy, I don't care. It's too late, people. Mark already has the championship, oh my god. Although I gotta admit, I do appreciate the fact that the real Sheamus is back.
My habit is, I like to pluck my pubes.
Welcome everybody to another episode of Greatness of SmackDown, a show where I lay the SmackDown by sitting on my arse and talking crap about the WWE. Anyway, let's talk about SmackDown, people. I don't think it was a very good show, but a few memorable things happened, so let's talk about it. So let's start from the beginning of the show because it starts with the big dog, Roman Reigns. My man says that as long as you have leftovers in the fridge, it's still Thanksgiving. Look at this guy's body. You think he eats turkey? My man never tasted ice cream. I'm pretty sure about that. Anyway, my man brags about how SmackDown defeated NXT and Monday Night Raw in the traditional Survivor Series men's match. But he says that we got Baron Corbin, and because of this guy, we almost lost. He wants to bring out Corbin to apologize. Corbin comes out and he basically says that you are going to face Roode. So we got the match, and it wasn't a bad match. Surprisingly, Roode actually looked pretty strong. I mean, if you have like a 20-minute match against Roman Reigns, it means you have something, you know? The issue is, I feel like it was a bit too long. Not that I don't appreciate Roode being in this position, I'm just saying that I know that Roman Reigns is going to win, and if he's not, well, it's gonna end up in a disqualification, so who honestly cares? So, I'm not saying it was a bad match, but definitely very unneeded. So, of course, Roman Reigns wins the match. Shocker, right? And after the match, Ziggler attacks Roman Reigns. That didn't go as planned. Anyway, this was a big brawl. Of course, Roman Reigns beats everyone because Roman wins, lol. He even lifted the announce table. So, Roode was basically destroyed. Bray Wyatt is very thankful for the fact that he's the WWE Universal Champion, but he feels like the Fiend should also have a championship, and of course we got this, people. We got this, and it's just a massive face on a belt, and it looks bad. It looks ridiculous. It's the worst championship I've ever seen. It's absolutely ridiculous. Oh, the great one, you stupid idiot, but the Fiend needs a unique championship. Yeah, okay, fine. What about this? Something like this would do just fine in my opinion, still looks prestigious. This is just bad. Honestly, just bad. My man is gonna come out with a face on his belly. The Undertaker didn't need something like this. Kane didn't need something like this. Why would the Fiend have a custom championship where it's only his face? I still don't get it. It's absolutely ridiculous. And maybe some people liked it. I think it's just horrible. And the price, people, someone is going to buy it. Someone is going to buy it. Some people say, well, you can buy 10 replica championships with that price. No, you can save that money. You can buy a car. Anyway, the championship is absolutely ridiculous, and Bray Wyatt wants Daniel Bryan to let him in. Then we got Mustafa Ali versus Drew Gulak. That was pretty random. It seems like Drew Gulak has zero momentum on SmackDown, even though he was one of the longest reigning, I feel like, Cruiserweight champions. Well, that didn't last long. My man lost against Mustafa Ali pretty quickly, so that was that. We got Sasha Banks and Bayley in the ring, and they basically talked about how every other SmackDown female didn't deliver at Survivor Series, and it's not their fault that they lost. I feel like Bayley forgot that she tapped out. Lacey Evans interrupts, and she basically turns face, I feel like. I mean, we got a women's right to Sasha Banks. I like this segment. I honestly prefer Lacey Evans over these two, so I feel like it was great, and I'm glad she's a babyface. And people, Sheamus is back. He basically says, what happened to the SmackDown's locker room? My man is back after 7 months. I do appreciate that we got the old Sheamus look. He already looks like a main eventer, and I feel like I'm watching SmackDown from 2012. because it almost feels like a completely different person just because of the memories, I guess. It feels like he's a bigger deal right now, and I'm pretty sure most of you guys felt that as well. If you guys forgot, he was a very successful WWE superstar, and he had a very backwards career. He went from a WWE champion to being in a tag team. Cannot wait to see what's gonna happen with this guy. Sheamus had a long WWE career, and he basically held every WWE title except for one, and that is the Intercontinental title. Maybe that's the whole point of his return. He's obviously not gonna be the top heel right now, or at least anymore, but as a singles guy, he's a great mid-card addition, and maybe he's the one who should defeat Nakamura for the championship. And if he will be a Grand Slam champion, people. Kyla basically asks Daniel Bryan if he's ready to answer the challenge from WWE Universal Champion Bray Wyatt. We got a Firefly Funhouse segment, and that was basically weird. We got Muscle Man music video, and dude, like, how am I supposed to explain something like this? You've seen SmackDown, you know what I'm talking about. Wyatt just wants to be let in. Daniel Bryan says nothing. He's very confused. We got Nikki Cross versus Sonya Deville. I don't know why, just because. But Nikki Cross ends up winning the match. What happened after the match was actually a bit more entertaining. So basically, Fire and Desire started beating Nikki Cross, but Alexa Bliss comes out for a save. So that was pretty special. Where was she? Was she injured? I'm not quite sure, but it was pretty entertaining nonetheless. The Miz walks up to Daniel Bryan backstage, and I feel like he tried to convince Daniel Bryan not to face Bray Wyatt again, because you have a family, and you know, we care about you kinda. As hard as it is to admit, you are important to SmackDown. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know why the Miz would care, but I do like The Miz being in this rivalry for some reason. I don't know why, but I feel like there's potential for The Miz to turn heel. Anyway, so that was pretty cool, I guess. We got this cringy segment, but I'm glad that Elias is back, because I feel like he was ruined by Shane McMahon. He wasn't entertaining anymore, and while this was not an entertaining segment, I feel like there's potential again. What is Dana Brooke doing? I'm not quite sure. Why is she not with Batista yet? We got the New Day in the ring, and they basically announced an open challenge for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura answered the challenge, but they didn't win the match, because even though Sami Zayn tried to help, referee got him out of the arena. We got Trouble in Paradise, and that's how the New Day retained the championship, so nothing really special right here. And of course, we got the main segment where basically Daniel Bryan talked about turning face. It's not the Fiend that changed him, it's the WWE Universe, and he basically became a better man. So should he answer Bray Wyatt's challenge? And of course, everyone started chanting yes, and then he basically says that it just doesn't feel right if he's not doing it with them, so he joins on the yes chant. Pretty cool moment. Really liked the official return of the yes movement. Bray Wyatt interrupts and says that he will take Bryan's mask off. The lights go off, we got the red lighting, the Fiend suddenly appears from a hole in the ring, he grabs Daniel Bryan and starts pulling him under the ring. And then we got Bray Wyatt basically pulling chunks of hair from under the ring, and it seems like it's from Daniel Bryan's head, or maybe beard, but most likely head. So I don't know what's happening. Are they going to shave Daniel Bryan? I'm not quite sure, and I don't like this idea. But whatever is happening is pretty cool. I love this rivalry. A very good one. The issue is I don't see anything changing, and that's obviously for good because I don't want to see Bray Wyatt losing, but it's a bit too predictable as much as I love Daniel Bryan. But that was a very good way to end SmackDown, and I want to see what's happening with the hair. What's gonna happen? Are we seeing bald Daniel Bryan? I don't know, man, but if he ends up winning the title, put the bald head on a championship as well. I don't care. Thank you for watching the video. I would give SmackDown 6.5 out of 10 probably. Wasn't a big fan, but we got a few cool moments, and I cannot wait for Sheamus. So thank you for watching The Great One. Peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.